hope y'all can see me right now because I'm ranting while I drive. But I just wanted to remind the people of the Wonder Bread persuasion that watch my channel of something. We have two choices when it comes to racism. Only two. If you are of my complexion, you have two choices. One, you can further and support and condone racism. Or two, you can actively fight racism. There is no third option of just piecing out of the conversation. There's no third option of just saying, well, this isn't something I'm comfortable talking about. I want to just pretend it doesn't exist. I want to just peace and love, unity all the time, and there's no fight. Okay, well, there isn't that option, because that third option of piecing out of the conversation, that's just furthering racism. You're just supporting it. Okay? You cannot piece out of this conversation as a white person. People of color have been carrying this burden and fighting this fight by themselves for long enough. They are tired, and we need to help them take on some of that burden. So we need to take that fight to other white people. We cannot sit back and allow it to exist doing nothing. If you do that, you are one of them. When you sit back and watch that happen and you don't say anything about it and you don't make that bigot uncomfortable, you are one of them. You have joined their ranks. Racism is not something you are or aren't. It is something you do. You either support it or you fight it. Those are the only options for white people. We either support it or we actively fight it. And actively fighting it is going to cost you some social capital. It is going to make you a little lower on everybody's dinner party invite list, because when they want to invite ignorant Uncle Phil to their dinner and they know that Uncle Phil is going to say some racist shit and you're not going to let him get away with it, then they're probably going to invite Uncle Phil before they invite you. And I did not mean to use Uncle Phil like the one from Fresh Prince, because he would never say any racist shit. He actively fought racism because he had to, because he was a black man. But anyway, we cannot piece out of this conversation. We cannot back out of this conversation. If you are not having the fight, you are the problem. You have to fight it. You can't sit back and watch it happen. You got to actively get in the trenches. And I think it was John Lewis that said something to the effect of, if your ally is not standing close enough to you to get hit by the same stones, they're not your ally. And I'm paraphrasing, and I don't know if that was John Lewis, but it sure as hell sounds like him. If you're not standing close enough to get hit by the same rocks as people of color, you are not marching with them. You are not even playing on that same field. And that's not allyship. You need to get in there and get close enough to get hit by the rocks. And you're going to get hit by the rocks. You're going to have places you can't go. You're going to have people you can't hang out with. You're going to have family that you have to deprive of the pleasure of your company because they refuse to change, and they refuse to be an ally, and they refuse to stop being racist. They refuse to stop being sexist or homophobic or whatever bigotry they have. They refuse to check that bigotry. And bigots do not get the pleasure of your company at the dinner table. You do not break bread with bigots. And these are the only choices white people have. There is nothing in the middle. And the people who show up and go, oh, well, this is about unity. Why are you sowing division? Like, we all need to come together and be understanding. Nuh-uh, no. Understanding and unity has gotten us here where we are, where we have racists in the White House. I mean, we have people, he's not there yet, but we have folks that are calling Mexican immigrants rapists and drug dealers and murderers and insane people. Like, we're electing racists to high office right now. That's where your love and peace unity stance has gotten us. Fight it. Don't ever shut up. You have to fight it. Oh, there's my soapbox. Make sure you stay safe.